Hi, Peter Bennett from Fotoflow Solutions. I just wanted to offer some quick tips today for navigating through Lightroom using keyboard commands. If you're not using keyboard commands, you're really not taking advantage of the speed and efficiency that Lightroom offers. When I get a new program that I'm going to use a lot, one of the first things I do is just learn a few basic keyboard commands to help me navigate through things as quickly as possible. Now, every time you go to that drop-down menu, it can take a few seconds, and those seconds can add up to minutes, and those minutes can add up to hours, and that's all lost time that you could be spending doing more interesting things. So using keyboard commands can really help your workflow be more efficient and more satisfactory. Now, Lightroom has basically two views. Grid view, which we're looking at here, which is a grid of thumbnails, and loop view, which is a magnified view. To get to grid view, you hit G. We're already in it, so let's go to loop view. Loop view you get to by hitting the letter E for Edward. Not sure what it stands for, but that's the keyboard command. So hitting Edward will take me to a loop view, and here's my choices. Now it defaults to fit and to one-to-one, and I can toggle between those two by using the space bar. It's really handy. I go from fit to one-to-one, and one-to-one magnification allows me to get in there and really see the image close up. So if I'm editing a bunch of images and I want to see if it's sharp, I can go to the one-to-one magnification. It's being a little slow here, and it'll tell me if it's sharp. It looks pretty sharp. But I can toggle between those two views, and I like fit because I can see the whole image without any cropping. Toggling between them can be really handy, and then I have other options of fill, one-to-one, and drop-down menu of other magnifications. And to get back to the grid view, I simply hit G for grid. Now, develop module, I can hit the letter D for develop. Makes sense? All right, that brings up the image, and my sliders on my right, my presets on my left. Two of the keyboard commands I use quite regularly in develop mode are R for the crop tool and Q for the spotting tool. So let's hit R. We hit R and it brings up the crop tool, which we see here. So let's crop it. We just hit done and we have our cropped image. If we want to change it, just hit R again and we can redo it. It's non-destructive editing, if you remember. Okay, we are done. Now, if I want to do some spotting, say there's some dust bunnies, which most digital cameras end up leaving, especially in skies. I want to see it and touch it up. I hit the letter Q, and I'm going to go in and magnify it so I can see it. And now I'm back in that one-to-one view. And let's see if there's any dust bunnies. I think I got them all, but you can see here's one that I did. Let's get rid of that. And I'm not sure what I saw, but let's just, oh, there it is. It just popped up. So there's that dust bunny. Let's pop it up. Let's see some faint ones there and some ones there. There's always a few faint ones. One up here, and we are done. And I hit the letter Q again, and we are out of the spotting tool. And if I hit G, it goes back to library module and the grid view, and it's going to bring it up. There we go. So just to review, in library module, G for grid, E for loop, and the spacebar to toggle between the two views in loop view. D to go to the develop module, R for the crop tool, and Q for spotting. So I hope those are helpful. Find some of your own, write them down, and start using them. I guarantee you that once you start using keyboard commands, you'll never go back. It'll save you so much time. I can't even imagine working in Lightroom without using those. I use them pretty much every time I'm in it, constantly, and I'm sure you will too. So thanks, hope this was helpful, and see you next time.